going to try and sample as many different street foods in the city as we can today. So it seems quite fitting that we're starting with one of the most basic and simple but most popular street foods here, simit, which is a circular bread. It's like a raw bagel that they dip in molasses and then cover it in sesame seeds, so it's quite sweet, and they eat it just on its own really, traditionally with tea or sometimes with cheese, and apparently these have been eaten in Istanbul for around 500 years, so let's give it a go. That's delicious. I'm not going to fill up on it though, because it's really tough.
We're under the Galata Bridge down at the harbour side, and I'm going to be trying balık ekmek, which is essentially the Turkish mackerel bat. So it should be pretty tasty. I'm just going to go and get one now. One balık ekmek.
Fish bread.
Thank you. One balık ekmek. That's delicious.
It's quite an impressive snack backdrop there. We're going to try now kestane, which are roasted chestnuts, and they're very popular around here. There's lots of these little street carts selling them, particularly in the winter. I can't remember the last time I had a chestnut, and they're delicious. A very fitting winter snack.
I'm about to try misir, which is kind of grilled sweet corn. Typically it's normally eaten during the summer. Thank you. So he sold me one for 2 liras, which looked like it's been half eaten already, and then he sprinkled sugar all over it, and it feels really dry. It's not moist and nice. Yeah, it's really dry. It's got sugar on it. It tastes a bit burnt.
Oh yeah, I'm just doing the conversion.
It's actually disgusting.
So for lunch we're trying this kind of canteen arrangement, which is great because when you don't understand the foreign menu you can literally just point at what you like. And I've got some kind of aubergine and yogurt and pumpkin courgette salad, which is lovely. And then this, I'm not even sure what it is. I think it's lamb with potatoes and spinach and cheese. And that's delicious. They just kind of keep it hot. I don't know if you can see behind me. There's loads and loads of dishes like heaped with rice and salad, and it's beautifully presented. And it cost, I think, for both of us about maybe about £6 for both of us. Brilliant. I'm going to enjoy this. So this one is probably for people with strong stomachs. It's called kokoreç, and basically it's offal, which can include pancreas, lungs, kidneys, heart, and it's wrapped in lamb's intestines and then grilled horizontally on a skewer. And it is my turn to try this one, which is nice. It's actually lovely. It's one of those things that you don't look too closely at when you're eating. I think it definitely tastes sort of like kidneys, that kind of like awful taste, but it's not unpleasant. And it's very spicy. They've mixed those with herbs and things, and there's peppers and onion and tomato. I think the trick here is just to not think about what it actually is or look at it. But I'm certainly glad I've tried it. It's definitely one of the more unusual things I've ever eaten. Chai, an absolute Istanbul staple and much needed with the kilometres and kilometres that we've been walking around the city. It's not chai. I don't know what it is. It's like some kind of milky stuff. Well, here we go. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, it's got some kind of stuff on the top.
You have to pay for it.
Oh, it's lovely. like drinking a pudding with like nutmeg on top. Yeah, you're right, I do have to pay for that. That's literally like drinking a dessert. It's like thick, sweet milk with nutmeg on top. I don't know if you can see that. And it's quite sweet, but not too sweet. It's lovely.
So we've been walking around all day eating loads of food, and we've decided to take a break and actually sit down and eat some food. So I've got Izgara kofta, which is essentially meatballs. I think they're going to be pretty tasty, to be honest. Really good. Normally served with rice, tomatoes, really simple.
So we stopped now for shish kebab, basically it's cooked on a skewer over charcoal grills, and it comes with this lovely fresh bread and salad and cheese, and the meat is marinated. And I'm drinking this ayran, which is like a kind of salty yogurt drink, which is quite nice. We're actually mid-shopping in the Grand Bazaar, so we've worked up quite a bit of an appetite. That is delicious. It's probably one of my favourite things so far. It's really succulent and tender.
I've now got a shish kebab. I've got a lovely, delicious beef kebab. Basically, a shish kebab is meat on a stick. Yeah, it's really tasty. It's like a barbecue.
The name is midye dolma, which is basically a stuffed mussel, and it's cold. I don't know if that's a good idea with seafood, but the mussel is stuffed with like rice and I think it's like cinnamon and lemon. It's really tasty. Here we go. That's delicious. So it's time for tea and something sweet now on the streets of Istanbul, and I'm trying sütlaç, which from what I can gather is like a kind of sweet rice pudding, but I'm not even sure if it's... That's amazing. It's cold, very creamy, very sweet, really vanilla-y, and it's amazing. A bit like custard. It is like rice pudding, but very smooth and custardy. So I guess this is probably the most stereotypical street snack, but it's got to be done. So we're in Taksim Square and we're having a doner. It's lamb. Basically, doner means to turn around. It's just a huge, giant skewer. So you can have it as a portion on a plate, basically, or you can have it over rice, or you can have it in bread. And here they've got like a sort of French bread type baguette thing, or asked for this really thin, kind of like pita bread stuff. Bread's a filler after all. We've got plenty more snacks to do today. Wow, that looks good. That's delicious. It feels a bit wrong that I haven't already had about 8 pints of lager before I have a doner, but the meat is really delicious, and the bread's lovely and thin, and he's chucked a bit of salad in there and stuff, but yeah, brilliant.
So we're in Taksim Square, and I'm about to have it's like hamburger, which is essentially a hamburger which is dipped in a oily tomato sauce and then essentially put into a sauna to sweat until you end up with like a soggy hamburger. Apparently they're really tasty. I'm quite looking forward to it. So here goes. I'll go and get one. I think it's going to be really hot. Oh, it's really nice. It's quite sweet. It's almost like a donut. The meat is kind of sealed in the middle. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's kind of got ketchup in it already. Now we're going to try chicken doner kebab. That's good. It's got chicken, tomato, lettuce. It's got a couple of chips in there.